So I want to talk a little bit about bead sizes. These are seed beads and they come in a variety of sizes. Some are very delicate, some are fairly chunky. And you can determine the size of a bead by the size number. For example, these orange ones here are called 11s. And these gray ones over there are called 8s. So the interesting thing you have to keep in mind is the bigger the bead, the smaller is the bead number. So for example, these are size 6s, even though they are actually the biggest of the whole lot. And these tiny ones back here are size 15s. So that seems counterintuitive at first, but the idea behind it is that basically it means it takes a larger amount of beads to fill a particular area of string when you use small beads, and it uses a smaller number of beads to fill a particular area of string if you use large beads. So for example, for the 6s, you really only need 6 beads for what is about a little over ½ an inch of thread. When you use 8s, you already need 2 beads more to cover the same amount of string. So here we have our 8. And you can see about the same amount of string, but a larger number of beads. For the 11s, you actually need 3 more. There you go, again about the same length, but a larger number of beads. And then of course the 15s, you have to do a lot of stringing before you actually covered the same amount of thread. You should also be aware that depending on the bead maker, the numbers may actually vary. So if you're using check glass beads, they are quite often a little bit skinnier. And the most kind of even-sized beads, where you have the most standardization, are currently made in Japan, which would be Miyuki, Toho, or Matsuno. They kind of make the beads where you can rely most on the uniform size, where the bead numbers really correspond with the same kind of proportions. So that's the secret behind bead sizes. The larger the number, the smaller the bead, the smaller the number, the larger the bead.